Breaking. Reasons we haven't called sponsors of terrorism. Malami. Reasons we haven't called sponsors of terrorism. Malami. Abubakar Malami, son, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, has stated why the federal government does not want to name financiers of terrorism in the country. Information Guide, Nigeria. According to The Punch, Malami spoke during an interview with Channels TV yesterday and said the government was not reluctant in naming the sponsors of terrorism but was only taking its time. In Malami's words, one thing that I think you need to take into consideration is that investigation is still ongoing and the fact that a lot of arrests were made, with the fact that judicial orders for the detention of those that have been arrested have been obtained. It is indeed out of place to conclude that nothing is being had on the matter. Work is in progress, it will continue to be in progress, and certainly we will do the needful at the right time. Abubakar Malami, son, the Attorney General of the Federation and the Minister of Justice, has stated why the federal government does not want to name financiers of terrorism in the country. According to The Punch, Malami spoke during an interview with Channels TV yesterday. Said the government was not reluctant in naming the sponsors of terrorism but was only taking its time. In Malami's words, one thing that I think you need to take into consideration is that investigation is still ongoing and the fact that a lot of arrests were made. With the fact that judicial orders for the detention of those that have been arrested have been obtained, it is indeed out of place to conclude that nothing is being had on the matter. Work is in progress, it will continue to be in progress, and certainly we will do the needful at the right time. Now we've come to the end of our today's news, and now before I go, I read out comments. The first comment which is reaching me here says, probably because Igbo and Yoruba names are missing, but mainly Fulanis. Yet you wide your mouth to proclaim that Nnamdi Kanu is behind EndSARS crisis just to try no avail to bring Igbos down. The second comment, which I have, says, if the suspects on your list were from the other regions of the country, by now all Arsenals would have been let loose out and vampired. How many days does it take Malami to name IPOB as killers of Akoili? The only reason he don't want to name them is because they are his brothers. And another comment too says, why do you parade people who commit lighter crimes without investigation, and yet idiots who have caused the death of thousands and kept secrets? So my dear listeners, don't you think this government are just trying to play us? And I want us to know that we are not gullible to play along with their political tricks. They said the government is not reluctant to name the sponsors of the terrorism. And these people are just playing a political tricks, which is more obvious to everybody for the past of how many weeks or months that a terrorism acts have been going on in the country. Now they know them and they said they do not want to release the name. They do not want to release the name, and that investigation is going on. I believe it is in their region, Hausa or Fulani, that the terrorism is from. Definitely, that's one of those reasons why they don't want to reveal their names. And do not let us forget that these people too are behind all this mayhem going on in the country, because they all know all the people doing this. Boko Haram is there, kidnappers is there, Fulani herdsmen that keeps kidnapping, raping ladies in all society are there. They have never arrested any of them. Even if they should get them arrested, next few days they will tell them they've repent. Nigeria is nonsense. Nigeria has failed us. And another comment too, which I have here, says you cannot name them because you have some interest to defend. When the news about the arrest came, you were in Sokoto. You fainted and was rushed to Abuja because you know the cat is let out of the bag, but still somehow, which is not going to be forever, you are able to manipulate till now. But don't worry, time will tell. Definitely time will, to my dear listeners. There is always a reward for everything. Everything that we do in this life always have a reward. Only these people will die in this earth and go to hell. Another comment which I have here says those that were disturbing the peace of the country were not arrested, but those agitating for rights constitutionally were arrested and detained unjustly. Let's take it from the look of what this person said. Just a word. Those agitating for their rights constitutionally and those that are causing mayhem in the country unconstitutionally, they were never arrested. So in this country now, we do not have rights. We cannot just ask of something we want. That is the reason why they are leading us just like this in us, because they know that we are not talking. And moreover, one of the problems these our leaders have the right to do all this kind of nonsense they are doing is because all regions are not cooperated. They are not in cooperation. They do not cooperate. The all lands are not on desk. That's one of the reasons why, because these regions will say this is what they want. Another region will say this is what they want. Another region will say this is what they want. And it benefits those Awusas more. Yeah, even right from the time Nigeria has gained independence, it actually benefits them more. That's the reason why they always claim the leaders, that the stupid leader role they used to claim. I have a comment too here that says, how can a terrorist come out to mention his name? That is the terrorist. You people are the terrorists. Please stop disturbing us. We are tired of you all. A terrorist could never come out that is a terrorist because he knows he's a terrorist. Mind you, we all know that they are the terrorists. But we do not we are just too calm and sitting down looking at these people displaying their madness. We ought to let them know that what they are doing, it's not good. They ought to let the cat off the bag, but these people are the cat inside the bag. And the comments too here says, fools, you name the sponsors of IPOB, but you can't name that stuff terrorists. You and your Fulani parents are the cause of Nigerian problem. One day, great God shall act and save his people. In fact, it is well known that IPOB people are not terrorists. But I want you to all understand that when they said they do not want to release the name of the terrorism, that they want to use it against IPOB people. I do not know the reason why our Nigerian government are so stupid. They are full of wickedness. I'm pretty sure that is what they want to do. They want to use so later after, because Kano's case had been adjourned till next year now. I don't know what is still waiting for at their court study. What is it yet to know? To my favorite listeners, please do drop at the comment section and let's know what your view is all about. Thank you.